Alright guys, here's the story. It's pretty often that I hear someone say, I'm going to dedicate the next 2 weeks to handstands, 1 month to handstands. Reality, it's not going to happen. How long did it take you to learn how to walk? Look at these things compared to these things, and you'll see that even as a child, when you were able to learn quite quickly, when your brain was very plastic, when you're first developing strength and you're doing 100 squats a day, like Maya was doing, maybe, I think she's done maybe 10,000 squats already. She's just turned 1 year old, my little baby. But building leg strength all day long, and it still takes such a long time from the first time she stands to the first time she walks. Now, of course, you can walk a little bit before you can do the freestanding handstand, and it is a little bit different to the baby in that sense. But that freestanding handstand is going to take you some time. If you're not ready to commit to it deeply and to say, well, yeah, I'm going to work on this until it happens. Don't even put a time frame on it. Just say, I'm going to do this until it's good, until it gets better, and then make it better and better and better. And then eventually you get to the point where you're doing nice static handstands and you start to think about one arm, you start to think about presses. Don't be in a hurry because it's not going to happen quickly. It's going to take a lot of time. People who've done a lot of capoeira, who've done a lot of gymnastics as a kid, who practiced handstands a lot as a little kid, little girls often practice it in a schoolyard. Sure, you can pick it up quicker. The more you've done in the past, the more it's going to come along, quickly. But don't be in a hurry. Just get it done. Be consistent with it. Yeah, for sure, choose to put a focus on it for a month. I always have one focus movement that I do every day. Every day I train 3 times a day, so it's easy to have one movement that I can focus on and work harder on. But what are we doing? Does it matter if does anyone care how long it took Eddie Vedder to learn the C chord on the guitar? No. He's playing all over the world now and people want to go and see him. And it's because not of the fact that he picked up the C chord quicker or slower than the person next to him. It's because he stuck with it and he turned it into an art form and made it into something that other people can't do. He became unique, and once you become unique, then you have something valuable, and you have something to offer from there. In what way do you want to be unique? I don't know. And for me, being unique is about having a bigger skill set of movement than the majority of people, maybe than anyone. That's where I'm trying to get to with this. Mobility, strength, snatching over 100 kilos, squatting double body weight, being able to juggle 5 balls, freestanding handstands, presses to handstands, or maybe even one-arm handstands. This is what inspires me. I want to set a benchmark with that. One-arm pull-ups. It's getting really close. That's been my focus movement for this month. I want to show you where I'm up to with the press to handstand. Okay, so this will take some time. If you're beginning with bodyweight training, this is going to take some time, but you've got time. Time's going to pass anyway, so may as well make something of it. Here we go. Oh, shout out Benton CrossFit. Massive comeback at the Pacific CrossFit Regionals. And they made him do an extra rep on the his first event, came back and won the last event with a world record time to qualify for the World Games. Probably would have come first in the region if it wasn't for that, maybe second, I'm not sure. But so good. He's one of our main men at Real Movement. He's a big part of what we do and why we do it. So there's a ton of resources from Benny within the program, and I love working with him. I love training with him, and I love being able to help other people learn from him, because ultimately he's at a higher level in a sport that's really popular. Now a lot of people are trying to do it, and he's at the top of it. The way proving that his ethic and his system and the way he does things work. His brother, from playing rugby league, being nearly an NRL level rugby league player, or playing in the under-20s, like 5-6 months focusing on CrossFit together with Benny. He almost made it to the regionals. I think he was in top 50, and they took a few less this year, or I'm not sure exactly, thereabouts. But watch out for Ricky Gerard, 2016, and that's on the back of Benton CrossFit, smart training, and that's what Real Movement is looking to support. So good shout out for him. Here we go. See if I can come up with it. Something I thought I would never do, now it's been done. Now it's not that hard. That's what it's about. 5-ball juggling at the moment, impossible, but soon it's going to be there. 4-ball juggling, fine. Some of the 3-ball juggling drills for 5-ball coming along. Keep adding to what you can do. Keep adding to your skill set. Just a little bit better each day. Amazing things will happen. Keep learning. Don't be afraid to learn. You know, I learned from Ido Portal, I learned from John Bros, I learned from Charles Poliquin, I learned from Coach Summer, I learned from, I went to Denmark on the weekend to learn from Niles Jorgensen, one of the best guys through. He's been through gymnastic bodies. Also went to some Ido stuff. I've learned from, just the other day I went down to Wolfgang Unselt. So there's another video here from my chat with him. He's working with a lot of professional athletes. Want to work with professional athletes? Talk to people who are doing that. Continue your learning and your education. Great things will happen. Keep working on yourself. Self-development. What do you have other than this physical body and the mind? This is what we need to be investing in. Invest your time in it. Spend some time investing in other people. Spend some time investing in yourself. This is a perfect combination. The ideal life. That's what Real Movement is about. Post your progress in the handstand. Tag me in there, Coach Keegan or Real Movement Project on Instagram. I'm keen to see what you're up to. I'm keen to see what you're up to with your juggling. I'm keen to see you hit that 100-kilo snatch. Whatever I can help you with, let me know, and we'll work together and make some cool stuff happen. This is how we can build a better world. The more we want to develop ourselves, the more we improve the quality of the lives of those people around us, and we can create a community of people who really do want to be the best version of themselves. And this feeds then into the economy and into agriculture, and everything is affected by the way we choose to live each day. So we're shaping the world. Let's shape it in the right direction. Real Movement Project. Keegan Smith. Talk to you soon.